Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble news channel. I've worked in hedge funds for about 30 years now. Both of me have sold to hedge funds. A lot of my friends work for hedge funds. They're important to me because I used to run a hedge fund. Even better, I run an asset management business called Exponential Age Asset Management XPAN that puts money into crypto hedge funds. It's a fund of funds, that's my point. Because of this, I believe that just investing in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Solana won't give you a full picture of how this crypto area will do as it grows from $2 trillion to $100 trillion. Bitcoin Bubble stands out because it is clear and easy to understand. There's no limit to who can join, no matter how much they know about crypto or how new they are to it. Guess who is watching us now? Robert Kiyosaki is the author of the best-selling book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We want to thank everyone who put their trust in us. We read all of your comments, and the best part is that it's free. If you sign up now, you'll get all the new information for free. Stay ahead of the trends instead of just following them. Sign up for Bitcoin Bubble right now and enjoy the new edge. A movie by Raoul Pal today shows us how crypto hedge funds and market makers for digital assets work. You need to figure out when the next big price jumps will happen and where the next 100x can be found. And that is very hard to do because there are thousands of coins, tens of thousands of memes, and a lot of other things in the space. Some people might need to rent it from you. We know a lot about these hedge funds. What I find interesting about the crypto hedge fund business is how small it is compared to the VC industry. It's only a fifth or a tenth of the size of the venture capital VC business. There aren't many professionals in the secondary market for crypto, which makes it very inefficient but also means it can be very rewarding. Hedge funds can make profits that are way above average. Because it's crypto, they work on this all day. Every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The amount of money in hedge funds in regular markets is about $4 trillion. There is nothing there in the crypto market, which is about $10 billion. Some people say that private trade shops in Asia are the most dishonest of the big players that move prices around. In space, they're very big. Then there are firms that make markets. There are other market-making companies besides Jump Capital, which is leaving the space. There are also hedge funds, but there are also a lot of regular people. We were able to beat a lot of the new money that came into the space because we were small players. Being in charge of the whole street for once has been the gift that keeps on giving in crypto, but there is a group of hedge fund managers that are great because they know how the market works. It's a huge bill. It's their job to find the big deals. One of my favorite managers, Richard, grew up as a TMT analyst during the tech years. He knows a lot about the technology and runs a very large hedge fund in the space. He's also a great thinker, and I love to sit down with him every once in a while and ask him where we are, what's going on, and what we should think about. That being said, I hope you enjoy this talk with Richard Galvin. Right now, before you leave, Donald Trump Jr. has said that he wants to start a new decentralized finance DeFi cryptocurrency platform to fix the problem of unequal access to banks. It will take some time, though, because the tool is still in its early stages. Donald Trump Jr., the oldest son of former president and presidential candidate Donald Trump, said he wasn't launching a meme coin but was working on a crypto platform to take on the banks during a queue and a session on a subscription-based platform on August 8th. We're talking about a bigger kind of platform. That's not a meme coin and is very different, he said. He did say, though, that we wouldn't be able to do anything for a long time and wouldn't say when. There wasn't much else Trump Jr. said about the plan, but he did say that it would go after the banking system. We want to take on a lot of banks. I believe there is a lot of unfairness in the fact that only some people can get loans. For guys like me who have been to the bank, this idea of decentralized banking makes a lot of sense. After Trump talked about DeFi in an August 7 X post, rumors about a new cryptocurrency offering started to spread. Many people thought it might have something to do with the launch of a new meme coin. Something big is about to happen in the crypto world. He told them not to fall behind because decentralized banking is the way of the future. He said the same thing on X that same day with his brother Eric Trump. I really love this person. With crypto/fi. Keep an eye out for a big news. At the TMA, he also talked about rumors about the Restore the Republic RTR movement, which had gone up and down because of false rumors that it was connected to the Trump family. Eric Trump recently denied having any link with the meme coin. In an August post, he said the rumors were completely false, which caused the RTR token to drop over 70%. It was a similar threat from Trump Jr. in an X post on August 8th. I love how much the crypto community is supporting Trump. It's really unbelievable. But watch out for fake coins that say they are part of the Trump project. Our announcement of the only approved project will be the only one, and it will be fair for everyone. Yeah, I think one of the cool things we've seen is crypto acting like a canary in the coal mine. I think this is the second or third time we've seen this. To follow up on what you said, crypto has been weak for about 6 or 7 weeks now, been ahead of what we've seen in regular markets in the past 24 hours. To be honest, this was kind of clear back in 2022 as well, when crypto was pretty weak before the rest of the markets crashed. We can talk more about this later. Putting aside some of the short-term market factors we could talk about, I think there have been some structural problems in crypto over the last 6 to 12 months. There is a big difference between the capital market before it goes public and the capital market after it goes public. The altcoin space is one place where we've seen that happen. On top of that, ETFs have been released, which has led to important capital flows, but mostly at the Bitcoin and now Ethereum levels. On the other end of the spectrum is the Metcoin craze. So, the way capital has been divided across crypto has changed a lot in the last 6 years. Let's talk about how you're handling the volatile market right now. Because you've been through a lot of changes in the past, you're a long early guy. This is all part of the game. When you walk in, you look like we all did over the weekend, and then everything goes bad. What do you do? What do you think? What kinds of talks do you have within the company? Yeah, I think we've found that being patient has paid off for us along the way. And I believe the crypto market lacks one thing above all else: patience. During these times, we try to stay true to what we do best and make sure that we keep testing our business and everything we own to make sure that we have it for the right reasons. And it's clear that holding assets in this market based on momentum can be a bad idea when something like this happens. Okay, we're putting a lot of attention on what we see as the basic end of the crypto market assets that can handle the volatility of Prosper. This time frame seems like a good chance for us to test our thesis or what we own again, along with the data and figures we use to see how things are going and make sure they still match up with what we think. Then, our only strategy has been to go long, and we're 80% or more long in our liquid strategies during these times. Our goal is to just hold our net. We learned on our trip through crypto that people usually make the biggest mistakes at the very top or very bottom of the market. We are very careful about making sure we don't freak out during these times. In the same way, we try not to get too happy when bad things happen or when good things happen. These 6 to 7 years have taught me that you need to really focus on and stick to your plan, especially when it comes to the allocation process. Don't stray from that. It's tough to get involved in this. Bitcoin has now recovered about 25% from its low point of $49,800 on Monday thanks to a wave of buying on dips. It is now on track to return to its range-bound channel and accumulation zone. Bitcoin founder Benjamin Cowen said that the price would rise until it reached its death cross. The prediction has come true, and the negative technical signal is no longer valid for the time being. In technical analysis, a death cross happens when a short-term moving average falls below a longer-term moving average. Usually a 50-day and a 200-day moving average are used. There are times when it means the end of a negative trend, but not always. Khan noticed that the rise in BTC in 2023 began right after the death cross. After going above its 50-day SMA simple moving average, it held on to that level before going higher, he said. But there was a small rally into the death cross in